Hey, what's up guys? I'm the Wiggling Wolf. Welcome back to another Destiny video. This one is a weapon review for the Saterienne Rapier. Saterienne Rapier? Something to do with Saturn probably. But the role I have is the True Sight IS sight. Who's next? Kill with the final round of the magazine increases reload speed. I also have explosive rounds, casket mag in the middle there, and oiled frame, which is the one I'm using. I did try out explosive rounds off screen. Some people are saying that it mitigates damage fall off, but with a scout rifle like this, it doesn't really matter. But it will do a tiny bit of extra damage most likely. So try it out if you have explosive rounds on the Saterienne Rapier. If you don't, then stick with a different perk. It's overall a pretty solid weapon. My roll also has third eye, which is always nice. But going into the actual review, pros I had for this weapon is that it's a really strong support weapon. It's good for dealing damage to targets and letting your teammates finish them off. It's good for just basically any bigger map in the game, Rusted Lands, Widow's Court, Frontier. I had some pretty good success with it there. I actually had some decent success with it on Drifter also because I was pairing it with a shotgun. So as long as you even out your loadout, it's a pretty solid weapon. It is the mid-impact, mid to low rate of fire archetype of scout rifle. It's kind of in a weird place right now in terms of the meta, but it's still a good choice nonetheless. So along with these first two pros, it's great to pair with a shotty, as I said. I had really good success with it on Drifter. It really does even out your loadout. And it is an overall just good weapon. It is a workhorse weapon, as I know some people like to call it. It just does good things. It's just a solid gun. There's nothing really terrible about it, but there's nothing really great about it either. It just does what it's supposed to do, and it does it well. Another bonus to it is it does have heavy Mida and sniper flinch. If you're battling against someone using a Mida multi-tool and you get the first or close to the first shot in, you can generally beat them out just because it makes their scope flinch so much because of due to the amount of impact it has, and the same with a sniper. If you're hitting consistent headshots with this, odds are the sniper is not going to be able to fire it back at you unless some stuff happens and they get a lucky shot in or lag happens. Some cons are, overall I think there are better scouts out there, the Mida, the Boolean Gemini even, and Hung Jury as I said. It's mediocre in threes and Rumble due to the low time to kill, because in those playlists, high time to kill is really demanded if you want to do well, at least against good opponents. At the end of the day, the last word or another strong pulse rifle or something like that is going to beat it out 9 times out of 10. Another con I had is that it forces a massive passive or defensive playstyle due to its low time to kill, so you really kind of have to be placing your shots properly and just kind of be sitting back and doing your best to get the first shot on the enemy, which kind of goes into my last con, which is that it relies really heavily, at least when I was using it, on catching the enemy off guard or finishing them off. True 1v1s with this weapon usually resulted for me in a really low health engagement where I won the gun battle but I had like a tick of health left, or I traded, or I lost the gunfight altogether just because the time to kill was too slow. And on a map like Drifter, as you're seeing here, it is not really suited for that due to its archetype and the fact that it's a scout rifle on a map the size of something small. That's my overall thoughts on the weapon. Overall, it is a good PvE weapon if you are looking for one of those. It does work in PvE. I think that's originally what it's for, even though it is a Crucible vendor weapon. It is a weapon that was brought back to year 2 from year 1. It is sold from Crucible Packages by Lord Shax. You kind of just have to get lucky with your RNG. All this being said, if you are an adept player and skilled with any weapon really, you will do well with this weapon in no matter the situation as long as you know how to play with it. It does take some getting used to. I had to kind of figure out how to use it, and I guess some tips for using it are to play basically more passive than you normally would. Really watch your positioning when you're taking that first shot. You kind of almost have to play it as if you're using a sniper rifle mixed with a scout rifle, and in the way its time to kill works and things like that. So you really want to be playing kind of sitting back and just really placing your shots as much as possible. I hope this weapon review helped you guys out. If it did, let me know in the comments below, and as always, if you have any questions about the weapon to go even deeper than the review did, let me know in the comments below. But as always, I was the Wiggling Wolf, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.